Now, like I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, the infrastructure with regards to BEVs and Nissan is great. They're nationwide, Europe-wide and worldwide. So they've got the head start on other manufacturers that are now bringing BEVs to the market. And so their total ownership package is second to none. Now, there has actually been a few little criticism points made in social media and on YouTube regarding the 2018 model Leaf not being a grounds up, fresh, brand new model. And while that's true to a certain extent, we have actually got a brand new body. It looks fresh, really modern, bang up to date. The interior has been completely revamped. There have been some questions, shall we say, regarding and they're niggly little things. Like, some people have noticed that the door handles and the electric window switches, like the module, have come straight out of the old model. And while that probably is true, they do look very, very similar or identical. That's not such a bad thing, because one of the things I really like about the 2018 model Nissan Leaf is the fact that it's evolutionary rather than revolutionary. So it's a tried and tested platform. The batteries are tried and tested. They're just an evolutionary design of the 24 and the 30 kilowatt hour batteries. They're now 40 kilowatt, so we know exactly how they're going to perform. Now, the great thing about not having a brand new model for me is the fact that not only is it going to be pretty much free of bugs, there might be bugs in the new software on the vehicle, but what I'm talking about is like teething problems that are inherent in most brand new ground up designed vehicles. So that's a good thing, because that will aid reliability of its fantastic track record that the Nissan Leaf has already achieved worldwide. Now, one of the really good things about what they've done with this 2018 Nissan Leaf is, and it all goes hand in hand with the not a brand new model, in the fact that it is being kept at a price point that is not going to alienate potential buyers like me and existing previous owners. So if you've got a 2 or 4 year old current generation Leaf now, and you're in the market, maybe you're just looking for a fresh looking vehicle, and you want an upgrade, this is going to be your perfect vehicle. They've been kept, give or take, £500. We haven't got the actual prices yet. We're still waiting for them to come out and be announced in December. But Nissan have actually said that they're going to be at a very, very similar price point to the outgoing model, which is a masterstroke. And it's going to enable people to know exactly where they are in terms of upgrading to the new model, because it's not going to be like £5,000 more expensive. I'll guarantee you, if that 2018 model year Leaf was a brand new ground up vehicle, I have no doubt it would have been £5,000 more expensive than the outgoing model, which for me would have put me out of that market. So they would have lost a potential sale, not just me, other people around the world that are considering these vehicles for the first time. And that's not going to alienate their existing user base either, which is a fantastic thing. One of the things I found out after the launch event last week, I believe it was on a Wednesday, is that on the Glen Hopkins site there was actually the full specs have been released for the vehicle, and it actually comes with an added feature that I wasn't aware of, which is the cold pack. Now, the cold pack, I've checked on the old model in certain countries, is about £500 to £700 or dollars, and it incorporates 2 electric heated front seats, heated steering wheel and heated rear bench. And I'm getting that as standard on that 2.0 model, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, I was aware of the technology pack that was coming on it, which is really, really good. And I would actually use some of the functionality, some of it. I mean, I'm going to test for you guys, but I won't use it pretty much on a day-to-day basis. But the cold pack, I'll be using a lot of the year. I mean, that's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, really, really good plus point. What I would suggest, if you are in the market, maybe thinking about upgrading from a 24 or 30 kilowatt over to the 40 kilowatt edition, while these vehicles are still available, if you actually go into the link below, I've put it in the link below, our area group where we are is Glen Hopkins. Outside that area, if you're looking at, say, Wales or up the northeast of England or Manchester, I don't know what the other area group branches would be called. Just go on the main Nissan site, it'll probably direct you to those. But I would try and get one of these limited editions while you can, because you're going to save with the cold pack and the technology pack probably about £3,500–4,000, and that's an absolute bargain. But obviously, if you're looking to upgrade, if you're not, then obviously you might want to wait, like some people are waiting for, the 60 kilowatt, which is going to come tail end of 2018, maybe early 2019. It was announced also this week that Shell is going to be introducing, only for a limited time frame until June 2018, which is until the middle of early next summer, that they're going to have a set price for their kilowatt hours at their rapid chargers at 25 pence per kilowatt hour, as opposed to the 49 pence that they said they was going to introduce. Now, they have said that they will look into customer demand and the pricing structure further down the line, so we may even get a price point close to 25 pence. I'd be quite happy with a 30 pence kilowatt hour out on the open road to recharge rapid chargers wise. I think that's a fair price. That means it's only going to be about 2.5 times, just under 3 times the domestic price. And I think that's a fair price. They've got to pay for the charging stations to be installed, and obviously the actual cost of the units in the first place. So that's a good thing. Going back to the Nissan Leaf, one thing that I'd like to see incorporated, maybe they can incorporate it at some point with maybe a software update regarding the electric drivetrain, is a snow mode. Now, most traditional automatics I've drove for years have all got a snow mode. So effectively, when you are in slippery conditions, you engage the snow mode, and that limits the torque of the torque converter, and then limits the spin. Now, as I've already discussed in one of my other videos, the torque generated by the electric motors is instant, which means you're going to have to be very, very careful in those kind of conditions. So it'd be interesting to see if they can actually upgrade that. Maybe that you can actually engage it with a touchscreen on the main control unit in the winter. Who knows?